y'all, welcome back to my channel. I'm Trophy and today's video is going to be a hair review on Hergivenhair. If you've been watching me for a while, then you know I've worn Hergivenhair plenty of times. I've had the coily hair before, I've had the curly hair before, which is this hair right here. The only hair that I haven't tried is the kinky hair. So I've definitely worked with the curly hair and I think this may be my favorite out of the curly and the coily. So this time I got 3 18-inch bundles and 1 16-inch closure. This is actually my first time trying out the closure. So during the video, I'll let you guys know exactly how I feel about this hair. But this video is a little different because I'm gonna be doing a this side versus this side. On this side, I did a twist out. On this side, I did a braid out. So we're gonna compare the two sides and we're gonna talk about which side we like the best. I already know which side I like the best, but I want you guys to let me know like down in the comment section below what side you like the best. So yeah, let's go ahead and get right into the video. The hair came in a very sturdy, well-constructed box that slides out, so you can use this box later on to store your hair. Each bundle of hair came in its own little bag that lets you know like the details on the hair, the weight, the inches and everything like that. Also inside of the box was a pamphlet. This just lets you know how to take care of the hair, how to wash it, how to manage it over time. This is how one of the bundles looks straight out the pack. The curls are very, very tight and they loosen up and they soften once you wash it. The hair did not have a smell, and look how much hair you get in one bundle. You definitely get a whole lot of hair. I didn't even use all 3 of my bundles. I used like 2.5 bundles because you just get that much hair. This is a look at the closure. It does come with baby hairs. I didn't really use those, but you can if you like. It kind of had a tint to it, but I did have to go and bleach my knots so that the little black parts will go away. So I did make this into a wig, and I have a wig video showing you how I make my wigs. I still make it the exact same way. So this is how my wig looks once it's done. I still hadn't washed the hair yet. I just wanted to show you guys how it looked in a natural state before I went ahead and co-washed it. To co-wash the hair, I'm using the As I Am coconut co-wash. First I began by just drenching the hair with water. Then I go ahead and add some nice big a lot of product, so some really big scoops of product to the hair, just making sure that all of the hair is getting some of the co-wash. The co-wash makes the hair nice and soft, and as you can see, like I said earlier, the curls do expand and they're not so tight once you add water to them and you co-wash them. After I added the co-wash, I began to detangle. I'm starting from the bottom, working my way up to the top. Afterward, I rinse out the co-wash. This is the amount of shedding I received. I know it looks like a lot, but keep in mind this is curly hair and this was my first time detangling it. So my natural hair is braided to the back. I think I have about 10 or 11 braids just braided straight back. They have been braids for a while. So I'm just going to put the wig on to style it. That just makes it easier for me to work with. I'm going to make my part look a little more realistic. So I'm parting it and then I'm going to pluck out some of the hairs so I can widen the part. My closure was 16 inches and my hair was 18 inches, so I'm gonna create some layers so that the hair can flow. When I do my layers, I just pick out small pieces, well, I guess it's like medium sized pieces of hair, and then I cut it going in a slanted motion going down. So basically I'm just eyeballing it. I have an idea of what I want in my head and I'm just cutting it just so everything can flow together. My main focus was so that the hair could evenly flow. So I was cutting it in a diagonal motion so that it could evenly flow, because if you see the closure at the top, it is a lot shorter, so I was cutting the bundle hair so that the closure wouldn't be like that noticeable of a difference. And a thing that I did notice about the closure and the bundle hair is the closure texture is quite different. If you look, you can see that the closure hair texture was puffier than the bundle hair texture, and I noticed that the curls were a little bit tighter, and also the coloring was different as well. The coloring on the closure was like a 1B and then the bundle hair was like a 1. Once I style and everything, you can't really notice, but I just thought I'd let y'all know that. So now I'm adding my detangling conditioner from As I Am to all of the hair. Would be untrue, would you lie to me? This side of my hair is going to serve as my twist out side. I'm just going to section off the bottom section so I can start on my first twist. I first sprayed the section with water and then I added the As I Am double buttercream. I only added a very, very small amount since I already had the leave-in and I didn't want to put too much product on the section, so I'm smoothing the product into that section, and then I detangle it just so I can make sure everything was smooth, and then I go ahead and twist it down, making sure at the ends, of course, I twirl it so it can have a nice curl. I'm gonna do the exact same thing to the next section. Spray with water, add a little bitty fingernail full of product, and smooth it into the section, and then afterward, of course, I'm detangling the section, and then I'm gonna go ahead and twist the exact same way, making sure that at the bottom I give it a twirl. For my top section, I have the bundle hair and I have the closure hair. I do a vertical part so that I could blend those two together. So in this section, I have some pieces of the hair from the closure and some pieces of the hair from the bundle, so that helps with the blending so that it can kind of look seamless, if that's the word. Yeah, so it can kind of look seamless and you can't tell the difference from the closure and the bundle. And if somehow you knew. Now for the braid outside, I will be doing the exact same thing, using the exact same products, you know, so we can really have a true comparison. So I added the double buttercream, I spritzed it with water, I detangled it, and the only difference is I will be braiding it, and I'm just carefully braiding it. I tried to make sure that my sections were all the way even. It was a little difficult because I did cut layers in the hair, so some of the pieces were kind of poking out. And just like on the other side, when I get to the top section, I do combine the bundle hair with the closure hair so that it can flow seamlessly and it won't be as noticeable that is one section is the bundle and one section is the closure. The next day I will be adding clips to the wig, because as you can see, that wig is just, you know, going back and back and back. So adding clips to the wig definitely helps your wig stay secure. So this is how the braid out side looks, well, the braid side, and this is how the twisted side looks. This is a wig, so I'm just gonna, you know, take that off my head and put it on the foam head so that it can dry. It's the next day, about 12 hours later. I used the Camille Rose Lavender White Clay Edge Custard to lay down my edges, and then I wrapped it with a scarf. I did add clips. I added one to the back and then one on the side. I find that 2 clips is enough for me for my wig to stay pretty secure, so I'm just securing my wig, making sure that, yeah, it'll stay for a while. Now I'm gonna begin taking down the braided side. I didn't add any oil or anything to my hands because it's weave, and I really don't like to add too many extra products or oils to my weaves because it just makes it greasier and you'll have to wash it more often. It's just really unnecessary. My hair is so soft when I'm taking on the braids, and as you can see, the curl pattern is just beautiful. This hair is so pretty and it looks so much like natural hair. Like, if you did not know this was a wig and you just came in on this part and you was watching this video, you'd be like, oh my god, her hair is so beautiful. So I just love that Hergivenhair just like really mimics our natural hair. So to take down the other side, I'm just starting at the top. You can just separate it like one long swoop. It's definitely faster to take down the twisted side than it is to take down the braided side. So my hair is not all the way dry. I would say it was about 90% dry at this moment, and here's like a texture shot. Look at that. Oh, 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 so pretty, so pretty. So since my hair wasn't all the way dry, I'm just gonna go in with my blow dryer. It was mostly damp at the root, so it didn't really take that long to blow dry. I found that the braided side was a lot more damp than the twisted side, so the twisted side takes less time to dry than the braided side. As you can see, once I'm blow drying my hair and it's getting drier and drier, it's getting bigger and bigger, which is the look I was going for. See, it's like, oh, in your face. So one more tip that I have is to lay down the closure, because you see how you can easily pull it back and forward. I don't really like that because sometimes during the day it does slip. So I found that using the Got to Be Glued Blasting Freeze Spray just on the front section of my hair really helps for the closure to stay. So I sprayed the Got to Be Glued spray, and then I went over with my blow dryer on cool setting, and then I placed the hair on that section. I pressed it down, and you can see I'm pressing it down with my comb, and then I go over it with the blow dryer again. And what this does is it keeps my hair, like the closure part, still. It won't slip back, it won't move, it will not do anything. You see I'm doing all that movement and my hair is not moving at all. So that is amazing. So these are the final results. Let me know what side you like better, the braided side or the twisted side, or both, or both. Alright you guys, so I hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know in the comment section below which side you like the best, if you like the twist out side or if you like the braid out side. My favorite is the twist out side. I just like it because I think it flows more. I may be a little biased because I like twist outs like in general a lot more, but I like this side a lot better because it flows and it took less time to dry, and I just like the way that the curls look. They look like really thick and pretty. You can really see the curl pattern. To the naked eye you wouldn't really be able to tell the difference, but you know, we know because we just did the video. This side is a little bit more clumped up and it doesn't flow as evenly. Like this part right here is not flowing as evenly as this side, and it's a little bit more clumpy. It doesn't have, you know, the same like flowy look as this side. So yeah, I like the twist out side a lot better. I probably just be doing twist outs, but the braid out side is still cute. It's a different look. So let me know what side you guys like down below. As always, I love you guys and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.